I can't.
Oh, there it go.
I just can't remember that. For me, it's really not.
What's the deal? It's your boy T.I.T.O. Lopez, voice of the underdogs, Mississippi's finest. I'm out here in Philly chilling with Glockwell. Homies hope.
I need that time.
She want to change her mind.
She want to change her mic? Will be. Oh, you don't want to be on? I don't. All right, it's okay.
Yes, sir.
Somebody told you had to sing?
You just got to talk.
Who told you had to sing?
I was handed a mic guy.
Oh, no. You don't got to sing. It's cool.
Yeah.
You might have to say your name. Is that okay? Okay, cool. Can we see her?
Yeah. I can't see. I can't hear you yet.
Yeah, we can see her. Yes, we can.
Speak.
All right. So the only thing you might have to do is say your name. Okay. That's it. And if you got anything that you do want to say, just be like, yo, I got something I want to say real quick.
I can hear you now.
That's how you say it.
I can hear you in my
say,
right ear.
go to your mic, be like, yo, I got something I want to say real quick. All right. So everybody got position. Y'all think about what y'all gonna be saying?
Man, these kids, man.
Bro, I live the
These
life.
kids.
Bro, I live the life. I am a boss. That's not how
You're
you
not a boss.
sound.
You're not a boss. You're not a boss. It is how I sound. It is how I
Is it
sound.
on it? Is it?
Nah, your voice is more
Gotta
heavy.
go.
I am Timmy. I am Timmy.
You're Timmy.
Timmy?
You're not Timmy. You're Walid.
You got the paper?
No, Timmy. How did you fall?
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, kind of a little
We
bit.
gotta get our cameras and stuff together. Again, normally we would do a lot of this stuff off camera to make sure we got the show prepared before we come on.
Plastic in my right ear.
Yeah.
Hello?
Why do you have plastic in your right
Y'all
ear?
hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright, big boss.
Oh, don't say that ever again.
Like a boss.
Who missed it?
Yes, I keep that.
Yo, kick him off the show. Kick him off the podcast. Yo. Who knows?
Kick you off the
Nah,
podcast.
kick you out the podcast.
Kick you off the podcast.
Nah, you the youngest, right?
You said what?
You the youngest, right?
Cause
I'm
the
what?
kid is already
You're the youngest over here, right?
No, Walid is. Well,
You're not going to lie.
she really
No,
is.
you gotta do it
Over
again
here,
because the
though,
John not
over
coming
here.
up.
Oh,
in
no,
this
he
space.
is.
He is?
Yeah.
So who
Because
the
I'm trying to
oldest?
get the guild in.
Out of me and
I
him?
want them to use that.
Me. Tamaya.
The app not, it's only coming
How
up
old is
on
he?
that John right there.
10.
You're 11?
Yeah.
Turning
use the
12.
guild.
10 and 12. Okay.
Turning 11.
You're turning 11. You're a little boy.
They're the same age.
Do the live.
I'm
I got
older
both
though.
little kids.
You
I'm
can-
older.
Nah.
I'm older.
No.
I'm not old, man.
The John on your phone.
Stop blowing in the mic, little bro. I'ma switch cheese you.
This is what it look like. That's what the app look like.
Stop.
Need that.
I'm not going to lie to myself.
No, I'm gonna go live. No. Can we record on that? Alright, yeah. We just can't use the guild.
Little baby.
When I hop up out the car, I promise I can make a scene. Just cheese it.
They record. But you could get, if we wanted to use the guild, that's what I would do.
No, I don't.
Oh, take me. Let's go.
No. I want my $15. I will give you your $15.
So, everybody in position?
You're not
We
getting
got
50
cameras
bucks.
ready?
I think so.
Still frames, all that good stuff?
Yes.
Everybody? Are we paying attention?
Yes.
Are we paying attention? She has a mic. You command your mic. When she's ready to talk or when a question is asked, we'll ask her. Okay?
Yeah.
You be ready for when you're asked the question. Okay?
I'm gonna ask you 10 questions, Tor.
So, everybody has their role. You're the guest.
Yeah.
You're the co-host.
I think
You're a
there's
guest
something wrong
host.
with my headphones.
Can you hear?
I can hear in one ear and not the other one.
Let me see. Let me see.
Wow.
Let me see. Let me see.
Can
I
you
can
hear?
hear. Can everybody hear?
I can only hear in one
You
ear.
should turn the mics
Alright.
down a little bit.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
they,
cool.
They are a little loud.
Can you turn the mic down a little
Yeah,
bit?
a little No,
Y'all got it? Y'all can hear it?
No,
Everything's good?
They turn me down. They turn me down.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Oh my god.
Say something on the mic while live.
Yeah.
Hello?
Turn it on. Is it on?
What's up?
Y'all got to make sure all that. I can hear you. All right. Say it again. I got you. Is her mic on?
Say something. Hello?
Got you. I can hear you. So, this is PSA, Philly Service Announcement, Takeover Tuesday, Takeover Love, Support, Grace, Social Activism, Resources, and Art. I am the assist, African Support and Strength, Inspiration, and Success together. And we have a whole group of folks for the PSA podcast program. We in week 4. We matriculating pretty well. We got a new person or two around. So the first thing I'm gonna do this week, because is anybody else out in the green room? Is Anwar the only one? All right, so we're gonna do a real quick restorative justice podcast circle.
Right.
Real quick, I just need Anwar to come to the door. We're gonna go around real quick. You can pop your head out on camera if you want to say your name, but I want everybody to go around and say their name.
So we start with
Be very present. I can start and we'll go this way.
All right, bet.
And come around. Everybody can say their name. If you want to pop on the camera to say your name, that's cool. All right, everybody. So I'll start. My name is Jarue, the assist. I already went over that real quick. What is your name? Guess.
Tamaya.
Okay. What is your name? Host.
Chris.
Guest host. What is your name?
Wallet.
Our other guest. What is your name? Speaking to the mic.
Anna.
Thank you. Young lady. Our what are you, a videographer?
Yeah, Sarah.
No, you don't want no camera time? All right. Who's next? Marie. Can we do you want to get on camera and say your name? You good? No? Yeah. How you going? Hey, what's going on? No, yeah, cool. All right. She don't want to be on the camera. She do? No? All right, come on up here so we can see you. So you can see yourself. Go ahead, look. It's right there. Can you see? Move in so we can see her.
Come over.
We can't see her. She gotta move back some more. All right, there you go. Tell everybody your name. Oh, now you scary. All right, her name is Marie. Who's next? Ah, man, please. Who's next? Young man, what is your role today? Look at this guy.
Who mans is this?
You feel me?
Get him out of here.
This guy.
Who are
And he's the oldest one this week.
Oh man, you the oldest one
It's
here.
wild.
Are you old, bro? Are you old?
Get off our camera. Get away. Get away. Who's next? You gotta pay attention. Who's next? Who's next? Z, are you next? I think you're next. Can you let people know who you are? Do you want to just say it out loud, or you want them to see you?
I don't think she can hear.
It's good seeing you too. I asked about you too. That's why you popped up. Who's next? Next up, name. Do you want to be on the camera? No, you don't want to be on the camera this week. All right, you got. Who's next? Do you want to be on the camera? Say who you are. You good? Tell who you are. Yell it.
Chris.
All right, good job. I was about to curse y'all. I'm trying to, the normal show, because I pay for my time, I can say whatever I want to say. But, you got to tone it down at time. And we can have a conversation about curse words at some point. I love having this conversation with young people, too. It's very entertaining. So, it's very entertaining. You will not be cursing on this show. No. But we will have a conversation about cursing. So, as the co-host, do you have a name that you go by? Do you have like a little way that you introduce yourself normally?
Yeah. I just tell everyone to call me Chris.
That's it?
Yeah, close friends can call me CJ.
All right, I got you. That's your little, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you started off every time you introduce yourself. I like that. And that's something I was telling y'all, week 1, we'll keep going over it. You can just say your name. That's cool. But giving folks something, for me, is giving folks something to remember you by. So some people will remember your catchphrase. They might not remember your name. You know what I'm saying? So think about it. You don't have to have a nickname. Most people say you shouldn't give your own self a nickname. There's a lot of that going on around here. Nicknames are usually given by folks around you, your community, so forth and so on. So we have a returning guest. I love to say friend of the show. This young lady right here. She's kind of zoned out right now. Hope she's thinking. Wow. How you on the show? Talk about some, like you was going. You gotta stay engaged. You cannot fade away. You gotta pay attention to everything going on. Keep your brain moving. I can't turn around. On camera, everybody, the 10 million viewers, they seen it. They're gonna want to know why how did you just doze off? Or you sleep? Okay. Long as she was asleep on the show. I've never had anybody fall asleep on the show. I'm not gonna lie though, I did have like 2 shows and I think I got to go back and look at them to see if, I could tell, because I know for sure because I remember I had that burning feeling in my eyes, and I was like, I'm looking at the joint like, yo, I've never felt tired on this joint before. I really felt like, when they was talking, I kept like looking at the camera like, is my head different? I didn't know. So you want to make sure before you come to the show that you are, or your show, your podcast, you want to make sure you refresh. You want to make sure you're prepared. Me, I like to do a lot of stuff like just organically, like kind of off the top of my head, because I've taken in a lot of information. But somebody else fell asleep. Did you fall asleep on the show? Dang, I ain't never noticed many people could fall asleep on the show at one time. She's gonna be all right though. She's gonna make it. But you just want to be prepared for whatever your podcast is about. You want to do some research. You want to, read about some things to keep it fresh in your mind about what you want to talk about. You might want to research your guests. We should have researched you a little bit more before we brought you on here.
Definitely.
Because we could have found out that you would fall asleep if we would have researched.
Didn't we do this last week?
Yeah, I should have asked more questions. I thought you was going to be ready. But that is very important to research the folks that you're going to bring on the show. I don't typically go into a whole bunch of research. I normally meet people because this show is a community show. So I usually meet people that I want to be on the show in the community. So I'm kind of seeing the stuff that they're doing. And then I feel like the research is coming a little deeper. Is somebody humming? We got to learn a whole lot about the etiquette of how this thing goes. Are you humming? No humming, y'all. No humming. You can't. You got to be mindful that you on the mic. Remember, your mic is live. That's something y'all should be mindful. I'm gonna remind y'all of these things. It's a learning curve. It's not hard to learn. It really comes down to your content, but it's a bunch of things around it that you want to make sure are tight. So we do have a guest, but I think she needs a little time to like warm up on the show. You see yourself? So, yo, don't do that. This is good stuff. This is good. Cause she about to, stop playing with me, bro. So that was the look.
She already put her hands on me. Really, I'm
okay,
scared.
cool. No violence. A part of this is we're trying to keep the violence down. It's stuff for y'all to do. No idle time. It's real. So you know what I would like to know? How do y'all feel about these 100-degree days?
Absolutely.
Hold on. Everybody don't jump in all at one time. So, since you are the main host, how do you feel about the main guest? How do you feel about these 100-degree days?
I'm not going outside.
No outside?
No.
You don't got nothing outside that you want to do
ride my bike and probably go to the pool.
Okay, the pool is a good thing. The pool. Are y'all happy that the pool's open? I would say on time. Aren't they supposed to open on the first day of summer?
Definitely.
Were y'all excited that it was no hiccups that the pools were open?
No, they usually supposed to open around the 22nd, but
except for this one time.
The closest.
Was it open?
By July 4th?
Yeah. The closest pool to me opened the 15th.
Oh, all right. That's a good jump. I thought they all, but I did see majority of them open as I moved around the city by, what is it? The first day of summer, official day of summer is the solstice, correct? June 23rd.
I thought it was June 21st.
June 20th? The solstice is June 20th? Okay. All right, so we got that right. It's June 20th is the solstice. There's 2 solstices, 2 equinox. Look them up. So, How do you feel about the 100-degree days? How do you feel about these days?
I feel hot.
Okay.
I feel hot. Like how we talking?
Like hot, not like Tamaya, who is dancing to a song in her head on camera, and it's good. It's good entertainment. I'm sure there's somebody who's gonna love this content. But we do kind of want to pay attention to when people are talking on the mic on your show. Okay, you want to make sure that they're connected with, that they know that you're paying attention to them. So look at his body language. He's like, man, I was trying to tell you all about the summer and nobody wanted to listen. So all right. You got so it. The 100-degree days, what are things you don't want to do? Or is it nothing that you won't do? Like, I would play ball all day in scorching heat. Me and other crazy young boys at the time.
What I don't want to do is stay in a hot house.
A hot house. Okay, that's cool. So,
hot car.
do y'all believe that this heat can be dangerous?
Yes.
It depends.
It depends how. Give me a little bit of
I
info.
guess like if like you don't got an AC or a fan,
Okay.
I would definitely recommend getting a fan. It only gotta be like an expensive fan. It could be like a $5 fan from like Five and Below, something like that if you need to. But like get a fan, bro. It's like 100 degrees outside. You will have a heat stroke inside your own crib, bro.
Yes, heat stroke, very important. We need to be aware of that. Make sure y'all get a lot of fluid. The thing about water is y'all should drink a lot of water, but you do need a little bit more than water anytime, because as y'all know, or Gatorade puts electrolytes in the water, like that salty, tight feel and taste that y'all get. Those are electrolytes. So that's what actually hydrates you faster. Because water will hydrate you, but water is more of it flushes a lot of stuff out of your body because you're 70% water. But you do need to be hydrated, and fruit hydrates you quick as well. So a lot of us don't eat an orange when we get thirsty, but it would probably be better than drinking water right then and there. You would probably want to drink the water afterwards. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see.
So you need a little bit more than water if you're going to be doing, and water is amazing at all times. It's the real cure-all. I was having a conversation the other day. Do y'all know that getting the IV is basically just them putting water in you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
To help flush out whatever the issue is. That's the first thing they do when you go to the hospital. Again, because you are 70% water. I know you trying to see if Uncle Jarue right, because I've been to the hospital a couple times. I know how this goes. Shout out to Hassan not going to the hospital no more as much at all. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, all right, so that's one thing y'all learned today. Water, y'all 70% water. Y'all should have already known that. Water is a cure-all. Water calms you too. Whenever y'all going through like a moment when you feeling a little anxious or angry, I'm telling you, get some room temperature water, drink it. It will calm you. I'm not saying it's going to stop everything, but water is very calming. And if you feel yourself getting into a space where you're a little all over the place, drinking water can help. I'm not saying it will at all times. It's the cure to any anxiety, but it will help. So, what are other things that y'all got going on in these 100-degree days?
I mean, I got like a little internship going on. You know,
Okay.
the fan frequency productions, John.
All right, say it a little louder. We gotta be clear, like so we can know what you're saying. There's a little mumble rap.
My fault. The fan frequency John was talking about. My first day was yesterday and stuff.
Okay.
It was hot, but not inside the building, of course. You know, they got the AC on 24/7. I'm glad, to be honest. But on the way there and the way back, it was just so hot, bro.
It was crazy?
Yes, it was crazy. Like inside the building, I wear a hoodie because it's like it gets too cold, and
Right.
it feels like winter. So you know
That contrast it'd be crazy too. Like when you be in the AC so long, you be wanting to go outside,
Yeah, exactly. I just
and
wanna
then
go
you get
outside.
out there and be like, it's too hot out here
Exactly.
though. So I feel you. So you know something? I talked to your mom today,
Yeah.
and she seemed like a pretty thorough person. I feel like you may have got some of how you act, because you seem like a pretty mannered young man. That's something I appreciate. Tamaya, you are too. And I know.
Wait a second.
No, not a young man. She picked like quick. She like, no, I'm not a man. I didn't say you were a man. My bad. I didn't clarify in that moment. That's one of those moments where somebody will go back and watch the show and be like, why did he say that to her? And then it'll be a whole bunch of stuff because
bro,
I
I
didn't
understand.
clarify.
What?
It's okay, brother. It's okay.
No. It's not okay. So she's a very well-mannered young woman, for all that I know. Because Tamaya, I learn a lot when I go around Pent Ridge. I learn a lot about this young woman every time I go. People know you. They know you. So, anybody else got anything about their 100-degree days? Are we doing stuff in the 100-degree days?
I went to
Yes.
the gym.
Yes.
Not you. I asked you already.
Already asked you, twin.
What?
It's over.
Hopefully we not stealing bikes in 100-degree days. Just for all the young people who are taking people bikes out there.
Exactly. That's crazy.
Don't
yeah.
ride around in stolen bikes. That's not nice. That's just a PSA for young people. I know. Don't ride around in stolen. Don't take people bikes. That's not okay. So, what else can we do in 100-degree days? Or are y'all doing in 100-degree days?
Going to the pool.
To the pool? I said that.
I went to the gym and the pool.
The gym and the pool. Anybody else work out? Anybody else work out? Can I get a workout? Can we give the people a workout regimen? Anybody? Do you got a workout regimen for folks?
Nah.
What's
but
something people should do exercise-wise, Chris, if you don't mind?
I guess.
Do you want to come up and say it, or do you want the mic?
Oh, it's other Chris.
Pass the mic.
While waiting for him. Something I do when I go to the gym.
Hold on, he about to let us know. Give us something we should do for our body, exercise wise, every day that you would recommend for the people.
Set a goal to do either 200 push-ups a day.
200.
Oh. You the host. You gotta let your guests talk.
Because you could do 100 when you wake up and in the middle of the day, and then 100 before you go to sleep, or whatever you want to do, or just do 100, 50 when you wake up, 50 when you go to sleep. Do that with sit-ups, jumping jacks, anything.
I like the workout plan. Anybody else? Push-ups are very important. I would tell anybody, even young ladies, you could do the push-ups on your knees until you get sturdy enough, and then you just be doing regular push-ups.
Preposterous.
And some of you might not have to do any push-ups on your knees. Don't just think because you're a young woman, you probably can't just go down there and do some push-ups. So, you had something? Workout? We want to make sure people are healthy in the summertime. If they're not going to go outside and it's hot, what you going to do? Pull-ups? Somebody said pull-ups? You said pull-ups? Can you do a pull-up? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna ride to the park and see who can do a pull-up. We need to know. We're gonna have a push-up competition too. I want to see how many push-ups, because I do like that. I am a push-up person. I do push-ups a lot. Who was that peeping their head?
Mama.
Who?
Mama.
That was like the eyeball joint. I was like, who is that? Somebody stuck their eyeball on my show. So before we move to our next thing that we can be doing in these 100-degree days, in the morning or at night, I would say if you wanted to work out, do it, and you wanted to be outside, make sure you do it in the morning. But the 200 push-up, 100 push-up, even if you got to start off with 50 push-ups, I do think doing push-ups every morning and every night, not close to when you about to go to bed, but when you winding down, you might want to do, because what working out can do before you go to bed is get you a little riled up, and it'll take a little bit longer for you to fall asleep. So, what is a good thing that we are eating in these 100-degree days?
Cheesesteak platters.
Wow, that is not a 100-degree day food, but okay.
Yes, it is.
You need the mic. Somebody pass this young woman the mic,
bro. Cheesesteak,
so she can talk unless she wants to come on the camera.
Cheesesteak platters are.
You are the host, young man. You have to let your guests talk.
It's an everyday meal.
All right, cheesesteaks are an everyday meal. We from Philly. Okay, no cheese whiz joint. All right, let us know what is good 100. Yeah, no cheese whiz joints. Frozen fruit. I love it. Who raised you? That is an amazing. You too with the push-ups. Most people would. I don't want to work out in the morning or do something easy like some jumping jacks. Not that jumping jacks are bad. They're not bad. But push-ups is a little. I would say do some burpees too. You do burpees?
Yes.
Okay. He said it with his face like, man, what? I'll do a burpee backflip, because I know y'all be seeing people doing all the variations of it. I know you can't backflip, bro. You don't even gotta worry about that. You don't gotta worry about that. You gonna get there though. I'm not saying you'll never be able to backflip. I just know right now you can't backflip. But again, the burpee joint, I do like how they do all the variations y'all be seeing people doing when they be jumping on their elbows and doing all the acrobatic stuff. I do like that. I think young boys, y'all should probably get into that. It's a great workout. And it won't even feel like a workout, especially if you can backflip. Can anybody backflip? As a young boy, you had to attempt one backflip in your life.
I can do
it.
Well,
the young women, they backflip too, but and I ran around with a bunch of little boys, so they wasn't backflipping, the girls.
I can do a backflip into a pool.
No, I'm talking about right now who can, in the grass, I won't cement anybody because we don't want to take anybody to the hospital. Can you do a backflip in the grass without crashing? We will post these videos. All of the things that these young people are saying, it's recorded. So we're going to prove it somewhere else, video, and we're going to post it. So how many people can backflip? Who said they can backflip? A real backflip. I got to take you to the hospital after you do whatever you just did backflip.
I can do a backflip into a pool if that can.
See, nah, I don't want to go to the hospital. I don't want to go to children.
I said a pool.
Or did y'all know I just found out St. Christopher is like not too far from my house? Like I didn't know it was. And the commercial been coming on forever. And it's not too far from my house. That's crazy. But, all right, so we got food. What we going to do? What is the food that we do in 100-degree weather? Anybody else besides the frozen fruit? It was an amazing, John. Good 100-degree weather food for the folks, for the people.
It might not be like healthy wise. You could either get water ice, right, something like that, or you could like juice. Like my mom got a juicer, so you could like juice fruit, put it in a popsicle mold, and like let that freeze and have a.
I like it.
Popsicle.
I like it. And these are that's very healthy too. The juicing part. Where do these people come from? Somebody was cherry picking in this group. So they don't know what that is yet, but it was some cherry picking going on. Because these children are a little bit too precocious. Why are you looking at me like this? Do you have something that you would like to say? She has not. She's asleep again, y'all. I guess she's asleep again.
No.
You.
Me?
Yeah,
That's you. Who else?
she's talking about Lou. That's how I know you sleep. You don't even know what talking about you.
Saying.
All right. Now I gotta call on people now because this is not good. Do we need another guest or somebody else to be sitting there? You're falling asleep on the snow.
I'm not. I'm listening to what you guys
bro.
are saying.
Okay. All
No,
right.
you're a
So
liar.
we got food out of the way. We got good activity. Anybody? Am I missing the pool? Doing your push-ups in the morning?
Do a
Cry at night?
Practice.
Nobody can do a backflip. Nobody. None of these folks. No, I don't believe it. That's children's hospital flips. That's what yours are. So all right. So we got food. We got some activity. Some people want to stay in the house. No hot houses. What was the cooling things? Anybody else got anything cooling besides AC? He said a good fan will work. You know what I'm saying? I do. Go ahead. A portable fan. What about portable ACs? They got the ones that roll around and you could take them in any room. Y'all don't like those?
Nah,
they don't cool the house? Nobody never had one?
I ain't ever had one.
All right. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
No, you got a generator, you can take it.
I would. Yeah. See, like that's like.
You gotta listen. You gotta come up with some stuff. So, all right. So, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that the environment is causing this?
Nah.
Do anybody think that it's stuff like stuff we're doing to the environment? I'm not gonna say the environment is doing it. I'm saying, do y'all think that it's stuff we're doing to the environment that's causing it to be hot like this? You need a mic. Pass the mic. Anybody?
Probably not.
For sure.
You don't think so? All right, host.
Most
Let the guests
likely,
talk.
Because if we stop cutting down all the trees, like we would have more shade to hide from the sun. So like I feel like we causing some of it, and also we like building like if we just build like something like a house that's not made of all this heating like type stuff like wood, where it could get real hot. Like if you sit down and then the concrete, like she said, it's a lot of stuff that we do that
makes it hotter.
Yeah.
And do y'all? He's 100% correct. Say your name. Say your name. Let them know who you are.
Chris.
All right. It's two Chris. So what is it? Chris 1 and 2. Chris blue green. What is the difference? How do we?
Well,
Chris.
My name is Christopher.
So you're Chris. You cool with Christopher?
Yeah, I'm cool.
What about CJ? I can call you CJ.
Yeah.
I feel real good about that thing.
Christopher
He said I can
is
call him CJ. Yeah. Young Chris.
Young Christ.
Young Christ. That's what you just said. Oh wow.
Wait, hold on. You need
we
Chris.
need to unpack this.
Hold on. You need Chris with a T.
See, Christopher.
Oh,
Christopher?
Christopher. Oh, what? Yo.
Y'all just
both
know the
think
difference in
Christopher.
the name and the way y'all say it and stuff? Because it sounds the same to me. I didn't hear any different letters.
Christopher and Christopher. I'm a little lost.
Okay, cool. But listen, the young Christ John is listen. That's like shit. People go, Black Jesus. I've heard black men call themselves Black Jesus and not be looked at too crazy. So, I can rock with that. So, and thank you again for that answer because it's very important. Y'all understand the importance of trees. Now, what Chris is talking about is the shade. In some communities where it's trees line the block, it can be 10 degrees cooler. So it could be 90 around our way, and we could walk 4 blocks down and it's 80 around their way. And that's a human thing. If we cut the trees down, there's no shade. It's a bunch of other things that trees do too as well, like give air, good quality air, something you
Oxygen.
need, oxygen. Yes, indeed. We need the oxygen, y'all. Y'all need to be able to think clearly. If you don't get good oxygen, it's the equivalent of having a stroke. It messes with your brain. It starts to kill parts of your brain. So people need good oxygen because even though we're breathing, there's a thing called air quality. So you can be breathing at 15% air quality, wouldn't be that good, or you can be breathing at 22% air quality, which would be better. And these are things that the trees do as well. It improves the air quality so you can think clearer. So what I'm saying is a lot of the things that we get into when y'all be frustrated sometimes, it be environmental. It's 10 degrees hotter in y'all community. Y'all can't think clearly because y'all not getting good air for your brain to work properly. And then that's when you start having all these issues. And I don't want to hear any of y'all ever say it's hot outside, black people gonna start acting crazy. Okay? That's the moral of this story. I don't want to hear any of y'all say, oh, it's hot. You know, it's black people start acting crazy. Okay? Y'all all gonna remember this? Heat is not necessarily a reason that just automatically makes black people start wilding out. It's not real. It does get you a little aggy though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Say that. Did we have somebody say something? Do they need the mic? Yes. Can you let people know what that is? Maybe the young folks. You're speaking, and we can hear you. If the mic is on. It's on. I see the green, and I can hear you. Say what you have to say, ma'am. Please, thank you. We would greatly appreciate it.
We are equatorial people as black people, and so we are used to being close to the sun. It is not a real storyline that the sun makes us aggravated. It actually rejuvenates,
Yes.
replenishes, it makes us happier. That's a lie that they told.
Okay. And like we said about the cement and stuff like that, what that would be is unnatural heat.
Right.
Do we have somebody else falling asleep on the show? I see her eyes. She's awoke, everybody. It's okay. It's okay. We can move on. So we got things we doing. We talked about environmental. Y'all just became environmental justice advocates. Did y'all know that? By saying what y'all said on TV and bringing people awareness, we're advocating for folks who are dealing with those issues. So everything we talk about on here, that's the other beauty of the podcast. It can be very negative in the things that you put out there for people to get, but it can be very, very positive. You can really inform people about a lot of things and help society. That's what I do. That's why I do my podcast. It helps society, black people in particular. So we are looking for, do we have, is anybody going to do art? Anybody?
What kind of art?
So, what kind of art? I'm glad you asked that question. Art can be poem, spoken word, any type of poem. It can be a rap song, hip hop, whatever you want to call it. Of course, no cursing. I would hope it would be about something positive. That's what I'm going to ask. You might not be feeling positive. You can't say but so much. We would have to censor you. I hate to say that because I don't like censoring, but y'all are of a certain age. So I, as the responsible adult program project manager, whatever that is, I have to make sure y'all stay in some guidelines. So art is spoken word. It's poem of any kind. It's rap. It's a song. If you actually have some dance moves right there in the space, I think we might be able to, contort the camera to be able to see you. I don't think y'all good enough to get on the, but people do that here. So art is everything except for like visual art. You would have to bring your visual art. And also I consider a monologue. Like if you have anything that's on your mind that you want people to know about, a question you might want to ask, something you don't like that you want to express a little bit of time about, stuff like that. No beef stuff. This is not a place to take shots at people. We can take shots at issues, problems, things of that nature. This is not a place. I'll take the shots at the people if they go inside of the problem and they need to be named because that helps solve the problem. So, anybody? Art? Scary?
Man, just be yourself.
TikTok?
Bro.
I'll take TikTok as art. A TikTok John. I'll take that.
Oh, no, you bugging.
I'll take that as art. Somebody's name almost became TikTok.
I don't ever do TikTok.
Once upon a time in America.
Cold.
You cold?
How you cool, bro?
Wearing a no sleeve shirt. And
It's
the
100
air
degrees
conditioner.
outside.
Exactly. Watch me step outside. You gonna wish you had
Make the
this.
adjustment.
You gonna wish you had this cord air back, bro.
You all right. You gonna be all right. Is it too cold on the show? Would you like somebody to, I feel like I was about to kick you off the show. But it wasn't. I just want you to be warm because I do understand the AC is blowing directly on us. Oh, there you go. See? Listen, community. I love it.
Stay warm.
That's probably the best thing that happened on the show. No rap. I gotta make sure you good, and we gonna keep it rolling. Still, no rap. See, look. Yo, this is a funny thing. She not saying nothing, but every time I'm actually talking about her, she communicates with me non-verbally. Her eyes go up, her head turn like, is he talking about me? I hear you. So do you have anything you would like to offer to the show? Young lady? None? Do you like the show? You could be honest. You could be like, bro, this is boring. I could have been doing something else. You could be honest.
I've never been on like a show before, so I'm kind of nervous.
Okay, it's cool. It's cool. People as grown folks done been nervous. For what reason? I don't know. I only got 10 viewers, y'all. Y'all gonna add to the viewers. The million thing.
I thought you said you had 10 million.
Yo, I just was doing that to make myself feel better. Is that okay?
Okay.
No, it's not actually okay. We can't lie like that. It can't be false advertisement. It was definitely a joke. I don't really know how many viewers. I do know having all of you young people on here will boost the viewers. That's something I would definitely like to talk about, is like tokenism. And people will use, and don't be one of those people that have a podcast that uses people's positions in life to boost your show. So you don't really care about children's issues, but you know children's issues gets people's attention. So you utilize children's issues to bring attention to your show. But you have no real plan of serving any children's issues. You just want to use them. So you feel what I'm saying? So that's something good that y'all will learn about right now, because y'all will be able to determine if y'all was on a show. Did you feel like you were tokenized? Did Jarue bring y'all on the show just to boost the ratings of the show? Or did he really care about what y'all were learning? Y'all gonna have to decipher that at the end of the program.
I mean, in my opinion, so far, I've been chilling. It's been fun.
Okay, I like
You
that.
need people on the show.
Yes, y'all.
I think both of them.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. You have,
What
do you
staring
have
at?
an opinion?
What you staring at?
Young man, videographer Hassan, do you have an opinion? You look like you were trying to tell somebody
What's
something.
good, bro? You staring at me first.
All right, so stare
I
down.
looked this way and you was like,
Look at our host. He's beefing with his team. This is wild. You can't argue with your team. They making the show come off.
You're right.
All right.
I ain't
We
gonna argue.
learning.
I ain't gonna argue. Listen, I ain't gonna argue with you no more.
We learning. It's okay.
I ain't
Don't
gonna
argue
argue.
with the team. That's your team. They are. See, this is something else I like that y'all are getting a chance to do. You have to have multiple skill sets. You have to be able to do more than one thing at one time. Not necessarily multitasking. That's not really. Women can do it. Men definitely can't do it. But it's not really humanly possible. Multitasking is really like you're doing things in a line, and because you're doing them all at one time, you think you're multitasking. But actual multitasking, and this is why I say women do it, is like if you holding a baby, right, and you patting the baby to keep the baby from crying, and you stirring food and talking on the phone, and you doing all these things, you soothing a baby, talking to your homegirl, and being a scientist all at the same time. That's true multitasking. Like your body is doing multiple things at the same. You're talking, soothing, cooking, all at the same time. Girl, I don't know where this boy at. He see me in here. I gotta do this and that's multitask for real, because she's having a conversation that she's cognizant of. So that's one thing working. Your brain is working. Your mouth is working. You're having communication. But then you holding this baby, patting him on the back. Ain't really saying nothing, but you rocking, patting on the back. That's a communication happening. That's a completely another entity thing that you have going on, and you're working it because the baby ain't crying. And then you protecting this baby because you cooking over the stove with the phone and the baby stuff popping. So you are protected. I forgot. I ain't even peeped that part of it. That's 4 things. That's 4 because you can't drop the poor baby, and you can't be clumsy with the phone and fumble on your shoulder.
That was 5 things, by the way.
You feel me? Nah, it just popped up. So that's true multitasking. So we don't all have to do that. We all really usually do stuff in a row, and it's very efficient.
You got something you want to say?
Somebody has something to say? You want to say something? Come on, give it a mic. What's up? Tell them what you...
Back to being an actor.
Okay.
You were
I
acting?
have something for the guest host.
Okay.
What's good?
Can you do one of your cheers?
Huh?
My cheers. Yes, your cheers. That is not a good.
Hold on.
That's not the guest host.
question. She's the guest.
I'm the guest host.
He's the guest
That's
host.
the guest host. That's the guest host.
See, y'all you are backstage. You gotta know all of this stuff.
Come on,
Show
bruh.
prep. We gotta
Come
get there.
on.
It's cool. We gonna get the show prep. We getting them together. They gonna know.
You got this, bro.
Hopefully this footage is good footage, because I heard somebody is not that good as the videographer, but he's working on it.
Don't worry, it's in right. All
He
that,
might be a better guest. I don't know. He might be a better host. We got to work on it. We got to work on it. So, all right.
Maybe another day.
Nah, appreciate y'all. So this is
Bless.
we got,
don't fall.
we do have insurance though. So
We do?
yeah.
All right,
When you have a business and your business does a variety of different things, you need business insurance, and that business insurance will cover a lot of things that can happen across the board. So we do have business insurance, and the actual recast grant, you can't get insurance. You can't get the grant without insurance. So we had to get business insurance and put Temple on it, so they can make sure whatever is going on, they're covered in it too, and they won't be found liable for anything that may happen. So, and it's doing that. I'm glad you had me go down that line, because the other part is sponsorship. So as a part, getting a grant in this case is kind of like sponsorship. So they can have do's and don'ts to getting the money. So one of the do's might be you got to come on at a certain time. You got to do it for a certain amount of hours. A don't may be you can't curse. So that your show can be predicated, your money can be predicated on you cursing or not cursing. And how that is some radio stations, if I remember properly, they would have a penalty system. And every time you slipped up, they would take that money, because the penalty would be charged for cursing, because the radio station is looking at it from a standpoint of your show is one entity on this larger entity, and we want people to connect to the larger entity through your show and other individual shows. So what you're saying on your show, if we're paying you, you're representing the larger entity, the radio station. So because we want you to represent our radio station a certain way, like I said, you would have do's and don'ts. The same thing with the advertisers who are giving the radio station money to advertise, but they don't want your radio shows cursing, because the advertisers saying the people who we are marketing, we are targeting, they don't like that type of talk. So you have the advertiser or the sponsor, you have the radio station, and then you have the show. All three of us are worrying about how we're being represented. And our connection is different. We all feel to each other in that way. Certain people would choose not to watch the show if they found out that I had certain sponsors. Certain people won't buy stuff from the sponsor or advertiser if I say certain things on the show. They don't like that. And they like, all right, you're supporting him. You're paying him to advertise on your show. We don't like the stuff that he says, so we don't want to patronize your business anymore until you correct that. And that's how it kind of goes around. The radio station is a player in that too. Like I said, the radio station as an overall, they don't want to be misrepresented by none of the shows and lose the money that's coming in from the advertisers to keep the radio station going. So be very, very mindful, one, what you're saying, because it might alienate your target audience, the people you're trying to reach out to. Be mindful of sponsors and advertisers and taking their money, because that money comes with rules and regulations, and that might go into what you do on your show. You might be like, I can't be authentic about what my show is about if I can't say those things. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Y'all get it? And then the radio station, you are promoting the radio station through your show, and a lot of the stuff that you may say can make the radio station look good or bad. So they'll have a stake in what's being said on the show as well. All right. So where's the art? I need the art. Somebody.
Man.
No art. All right, cool. We're gonna move on. So, what's up? You got something to say? Does anybody?
I guess I got a little something to say.
What you guys say?
I guess
you got a little song to say or a little something to say?
Something.
You got something to say?
Yeah, I got something to say.
Let us know.
So it's like not. Dang, hold
What's
on.
going on in your life, man? What do you want to get off your chest today?
I mean, and no matter what industry you get into, no matter what your job is, no matter where you end up at, just be yourself, bro. Don't try to impersonate nobody else. If you're gonna get into rap or something like that, don't try to act like you like all that and stuff. Don't try to act like you like that shooter or something like that. No, you're not. Just be you, bro. Like, I promise you, multiple rappers, yeah, they got off with it, but most of them end up just saying, yeah, that's not me. That's not who I am. This is who I actually am, and they're still popping. Just be you, bro. You don't gotta sit there. You don't gotta act tough for the camera. You don't gotta act tough for your friends, bro. If your friends been with you since day one, they know how you act. Acting tough in front of the camera just make you look a weirdo, an imposter. That's not your man's.
An imposter. Anybody have any
Just be you.
chime in on that? Do y'all like what Chris is saying about being yourself? Go ahead. You raise it. You got the mic right there. You could just start talking.
I thought you said when we said about art, I thought like I could like draw something.
Yeah, I mean, so you could draw something. You have to bring it up next week, or if we know that the art is going down and we got time, do we got arts and crafts stuff where somebody can do something live to show us their ability to draw? Because we can do that. We have enough time. So either you already got stuff prepared, you could bring it up next week and we'll show it. Or if you got something that you want to do right now,
You can do a quick sketch with a pen and a piece of paper.
you good like that?
Yeah, but I don't really have something like that.
Are you, say that again? Put the mic up so we can hear you.
I don't really have a pen right now.
Okay. So what we gonna do? You have stuff already prepared that you can bring to the show? Would you like to prepare something to bring to the show? What about you? You raise your hand like you got some stuff. You're like, I got some stuff.
I mean,
So you got stuff that you can bring up and show everybody? All right. Well, we will take up the art section with some actual art.
I could bring
Like the art that like I'm not getting it out right now, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, what is it?
Yeah.
Drawings.
Visual art. That's the word.
I can bring a guitar next week.
Sketch.
Yeah, we could do that too. We could do that. We could make this we could make this a house party in this joint. Like it just everybody just get their talent off. But I do want to explain it a little better too, because I want y'all definitely to have the understanding about the monologue part. For me, the reason why I wanted the monologue part to be there is because a big part of why I do this show is I get to get stuff off my chest. Like I could come here sometime and say whatever I want. I don't have a guest. I don't have nobody telling me what I can say and can't say. And if I'm going through something that day or that week or that month, I could come out and really just talk about it on the show. And it actually feels better just like getting it out. You know, if folks respond, they respond. If they don't, they don't. It's just out there. So that's when I say monologue, or if you want to get something off your chest, that's why I want to add that. Because it might be like what you said. That's an actual PSA. That's something that people need to hear. Young people your age need to hear, yo, it's cool with being yourself. That's a real thing. When we young, we really want to be a lot of other things because we trying to figure it out. We're trying to figure out our identity. So that's what I'm talking about as well. If y'all have something like that, like a PSA. So it could be like, yo, when my mom gonna start cooking meat again? And you could talk about that for 10 minutes because she ain't been making you no burgers. Or it could be something, what I feel like is that's a serious thing. A lot of people are out here putting themselves in situations they don't have to be in because they're being imposters, as he said. So, what is this guy doing?
You sharing, bro?
Right?
Bro,
Like, come on,
look
peace,
at the hands.
peace me,
Look.
bro. Peace me.
Look, I
Peace
wish
me,
I
bro.
had a camera to get the whole joint around. Break everybody down, bro. Yeah, man. Make sure everybody gets some.
Exactly. Come on, bro.
Everybody gotta get some.
Yo, bro, is you still putting candy in your mouth?
Come on, man. Look at the
Come on,
hands
bro.
on the camera. Y'all
You got
gotta do
mustard
like that.
food, bro. You got
Y'all
mustard
gotta do
food.
like that. Do your hands like that. No. Yeah, do your hands. Y'all gotta do like that. Make sure.
Come on, bro.
You
not being nervous, bro.
I only want one, bro. Let me get one. Now, this is not actually how we supposed to do it because you don't want to necessarily be eating while you're doing your show because it'll mess up your communication.
Yeah.
Break bread like Jesus did, bro.
I'm an old head. Come on,
How
bro.
you gonna come in here like that, man?
Yeah, bro. Old head got eat, bro.
That's crazy. You gonna just bring one?
Yo.
Nah, bro. Here, let me get my one, bro. Let me get my one. I only want one.
Bro,
I don't want. What is it? It's
I'm
one.
supposed to be your child.
It's a couple. That's two, right? Thank you. I appreciate you ever so kindly. We got some
on,
good
bro.
mannered people. Who raised? She gave up one of her fish. Who raised this woman? Y'all are all raised by some good parents.
Yo, little man, bro.
But we gotta make sure we keep accountability on the parents too. They be feeling like they doing so great, they start slipping. Yeah.
Definitely.
What?
You said that on live mic, twin.
You know what I'm saying?
You said it on live mic.
That's
Nah,
not.
you
Listen,
said that on live
he said,
mic.
we were just talking about fake news in our own way. People putting fake content up on here.
Come on now. Since the camera on, gotta look
Look
good.
at this.
Since the camera on, he gotta look good.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Since the camera on, he gotta look good.
Oh, don't
Oh,
break that.
man,
Don't break
don't break
that.
none.
That's what you can't do. Don't break your equipment.
Yo, he said put the camera over here. You get some, bro.
Y'all good? Y'all good? All right.
Yo, you keep. No, I ain't getting that up.
This is definitely a youth-led situation because how are we having a fish break on the show? In the middle of the show, we having a candy fish break. And this is a wild thing. Go ahead.
You already had like a ton, bro.
Anybody?
Okay. This is my fourth.
You only had 4 out of here.
Don't smack on the camera. I mean on the mic, please. Don't do it.
You don't need it.
This is the reason why you shouldn't eat on camera. Oh wow. Now they throwing candy. And I'm from the trenches, so that fact that it hit the table, I can blow it off. I can kiss it up to God, and I'm gonna be fine.
No more.
It happened. It happened. It's real. Appreciate it.
Where are you getting this candy from, Anwar?
It's a candy break. It's a candy break. All y'all programs need candy breaks. Stop being scared. It's like, nah, don't have no candy break. Cause I'll be mad if I come to camp and y'all talking about y'all had a candy break with my daughter.
Huh?
No.
I'm doing it right now. I'm not getting paid anytime soon.
So, I like how this is going down. There's a lot of black people here. This is good AC. That's all I'm gonna say.
I love it.
It's a good AC. We heard earlier that you need AC. I do want to say be mindful with the AC because the energy people are cheating us. I want y'all to be mindful because all y'all gonna be turning y'all mom AC on and off and be ready to get your cut because you want to keep touching the AC. She told you to keep it down. You want to turn it on high, but it's hot, but you don't pay the bill. So we gonna do this 75. I know you want 62, but we gonna do 75 in the house because the energy says so. So something I do want y'all to know before y'all go playing with y'all mom's AC and turning all the fans on and ceiling fans and the AC and the ceiling fan and the other fan and yeah, before y'all do that, y'all know energy is up and that can break the house. Y'all might not get the food because y'all need to be cool. So I need y'all to be mindful of that at the cribs, young people. I know y'all don't think when y'all turn the lights on and leave them on, y'all don't think that the lights could just be off because you keep leaving them on for no reason. That's how this shit work. I'm sorry, but that's how your mom gonna tell to you. Like, stop playing. So, the AC, I need y'all to understand that Pico and all of them they robbing us, y'all. They robbing us. There's no like government regulation on what our prices should be. They arbitrarily add whenever they're going through new development or new technology or whatever the new thing is that the industry needs. They just put it on your bill. They don't even ask. And the government doesn't regulate it. So be mindful of those energy bills. Be mindful, young people, of messing with the AC. If your mom keeps the AC on low, there is a reason. She don't want to be hot neither. Your dad too. I keep saying mom like dads is not around. Dads are around. But my young people, be mindful. Energy costs are high. And you could potentially not have energy in your house or not have other things that you want because y'all don't want to turn the lights off. Y'all want to mess with the AC. Y'all want to turn all the fans and ceiling fans and everything on. So, are we all in agreement that we not messing with the AC if mom already has it set? All right.
Yes, I mean, like,
All right.
like everybody in my we all got ACs.
All right, cool. But I just need y'all to remember that that's some way that y'all can help y'all mom out. You know, help y'all dad out, help the family out. Be mindful of the energy. And this is the time with the weather we talked about is when we'll have energy up. And it's justified because it's hot outside.
Definitely.
It is hot. So
It's getting a little too hot. I don't like it.
you don't like it?
It's supposed to be like 105 in a couple of days.
Yeah, it was. It's 107 yesterday at some point.
Yeah, nah,
Real.
I was
What's
literally
going on?
like, it's
Huh?
hot.
Chris calling you.
What's up? Give him the mic.
For art, do you actually do you have to actually speak like, could you like do a form like a beat or something?
Yeah. Like if you can make a dope beat on this countertop, that's something we used to do.
I was just doing it.
It was
talking about table seven.
I'm just about to. That's my guy. That's my guy. He ain't going. His mom knows me and everything. It's fine. Don't get up and why would you talk to that child that? Cause y'all clap for him too much. That's why I gotta talk to him like that. They all got the skill set. It's just we're not giving them what they need, so it look like they at different levels. Yes, sir. And then that gets played on by them, and it doesn't work for them. So, and we're not clapping for everybody. So, when we talk about art, any creative thing that you would like to do on a camera, because I did forget that if you have comedy, if you think you're funny, you can get a little bit of time to tell some jokes. Or tell a funny story.
I got a joke.
Now you will. Now the funny John. I don't have a lot of patience.
I got a joke.
The funny John. If you're not actually funny, you might get showtime at the Apollo hook. The other stuff is kind of like it's art is to the viewer, to the person who's doing the art. So it's kind of like it can be judged, but it don't be judged. But you being funny or not funny is actually an actual thing. And if you are not funny, you will get the hook.
Not the suicide.
Nah, you can't get the pedal. Y'all not in college.
The hook and the pedal is crazy.
No, yeah, this is a fraternity. They didn't know sorority slash fraternity. Y'all jumped in this joint. No hazing, but you will get the hook. We might even create a hook and have the person be over there and pull you out of there from there. They can see the camera. They can pull you out like that. So we're going to create a hook. So when anybody decides they want to do comedy, and I think y'all all kind of shook. I think the whole 3 months going to go by and we're going to have to bring other people in to do art. And I'm going to leave it at that. But if you are funny or you think you're funny, I would like to see it, because if you're not, I'm going to be funny. You got a joke? This better be funny or you going to get the hook. I'm telling you.
Stay true to
you
yourself.
You going to get the hook.
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. You better be funny.
What you want to do? Come on. Tell her the joke.
Let's go.
No curse words. No curse words. No curse words. Okay? No curse words. All right.
Okay.
She's woke now, y'all.
You got this.
Why?
Wow. She can't even get it out.
Get out of here. Get it out.
No, I ain't got the hook yet.
Why is the chicken so funny?
First of all, we gotta hear the joke. You gotta say it so we
look. Why is the chicken so funny?
Why is the chicken so funny? Why?
Because
it was funny. It was funny. It was corny, but it was funny. It was corny, but it was funny. Anybody else? Any jokes? It gotta be good, bro, because the hook might be a real hook.
I need a scenario, bro. I'm not.
Go ahead, give him the mic. Bro. He got a joke. Do you want to come up so they can see you? Because your joke might flop. So do you sure you want people to see you? All right, cool. All right, give him the joke. What's the joke? Let's go.
What did the plate say to the other plate?
What did the plate say to the other plate? What?
Dinner's on me tonight.
It was funny.
Some of these funny jokes.
Both of them tried to hold it in because it was. I knew when it started, it was gonna be corny but funny. All right. Anybody else? Last joke. No, don't pull your hat off. That's not. Oh, my bad. It's my guy. I love him. My bad. That was funny. He's all right. See, look, he's laughing like everybody else. No bullying. It wasn't no bullying or nothing. It was just a joke. Good timing. That's something else. Bro. Are you raising your hand? Oh, you were yawning? My bad. No yawning on set. Yawning is contagious. Y'all all remember that. No yawning on set is contagious. We don't want to be yawning in the middle of saying stuff. Okay. Bro. No joke. That's the last one. That was the last one.
My face.
Did she cover her?
My face.
I'm sorry.
My face.
Yeah. So who was the joke? Oh, Walid was okay. She said it. I didn't say it, bro. I didn't. That was her. I didn't say it. That was her. It wasn't me. So, all right. We gotta be serious. We gotta be serious. All right. We need some serious time. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Do you like what? Come on, bro. With the delayed hurt feelings. Come on, man. Nobody knows. They didn't know the joke. It was an inside joke. Nobody's knowing. This is us. Oh wow. Yeah. See, there you go. That's what you get for answering that question. What her face just did. What are you talking about? And she gives up a lot. Listen, this is the funny thing. We're gonna learn something else. What is your name again? One more time. Say your name in the mic. One more time for me, please. Thank you.
Anna.
Anna. So, Anna taught us something today, and I don't think y'all paid attention. 85% of communication is nonverbal. She has been talking the whole time she's up here and didn't say a word. Every facial expression she made communicated something different. You didn't do anything wrong. It's very dope, actually, because you've been up here talking on our show and didn't say a word. So that's something I need y'all to understand. That's something that you can learn when you're in spaces for security, being able to read people's body language. When you're having conversations with people, that's the additional conversation that's being had. Words are one thing. How a person is positioning themselves, what they're doing, that's stuff you should pay attention to. And most places that you go, most people are communicating with you with their actions and not saying any words, if you are paying attention.
And we call that read it and run.
There you go, my man. Yo, he might be the host going forward. That might be the host. Because we had some other hosts like, word. It didn't go well. Walid, my man, he's working. Walid, this is what I love about Walid. Like, I'm just coming up here every time. This is what I'm gonna do. I peeped that. This is what I'm doing. I'm up here. I'm talking. Haircut, no haircut. It don't matter. Don't worry about it. I done did the show with a hood on. I don't have bad hair days. You seen it. You acting all, you know what I mean? You gonna have to talk.
You know. I wouldn't say too much about having hair and stuff.
No, he alright. We ain't gonna divulge all the information, huh? Who? What happened to me?
You ain't got no hair.
I got hair, bro.
Bro, I got hair. You talking about the hair in your face? The hair in your face? You talking about the hair on top of your head?
Yeah, I got hair.
We talking about the hair on top of your head, bro.
One thing about me, I'm confident about me. Y'all can't
talking about the hair on top of your head, too.
It doesn't matter. My hair grows back. I just shaved like 2 days ago.
Why?
What?
You should get an afro. You should get an afro.
Listen, I had one before you were born. I'm trying to find a picture right now. I just was talking about it. Like, I gotta see if my mom still got it. I had a big fro. Like, you know how y'all wear your hair now with it all like that? Yeah. That's how I was. I lost my hair when I was 27. I lost my hair when I was 26, so I probably had that probably like 24, 25.
How you lose your hair? Like, you just started like...
I want to say that that is the way that stress showed up for me when I was incarcerated.
So receding hairline.
No, because the receding hairline thing is more of what comes from your mother's side. So your mother's father is how you know if you have the potential of being bald or not. So all the young men in here, if your mother's dad is bald, 9 times out of 10, you will probably be bald.
Oh no.
My mother's dad is bald.
So you cool though. You cool. If I'm correct, you Gucci.
If I'm correct, my grandfather,
your mother's. It gotta be your mother's.
Yeah.
It gotta be your maternal grandfather. That's how I said. So your mother's mom and dad are your maternal grandparents.
Well,
your dad's mom and dad are your paternal grandparents. Okay.
I'm pretty sure they both.
We working it. Go ahead.
I'm pretty sure they both had hair before my grandfather went into the army.
Okay.
When he was a youngster, I think that's when he went bald. I can't really remember. I ain't really see much pictures, but some of the young pictures I saw him, he had like a box cut. I think, if I'm correct.
He thinks.
If I'm correct, if that was my grandfather,
right,
in that picture next to my grandma, then he had hair.
Okay.
My mom just told me.
So me, I do know my paternal. I know my maternal grandfather. He started losing his. He started losing his hair late. He had hair for a long time.
How you lose yours so early?
I told you. I think it might have been stress. Stress can cause you to lose your hair. Stress can cause gray hairs. Stress can cause you not to sleep. Stress can cause you to oversleep. Stress can cause you to lose weight. It can cause you to gain weight. Stress can look like a disease. You may be coughing and feeling feverish and all that and don't have anything. You're stressed. So That's one of the reasons why we do this show, to alleviate stress, to give you a chance to be able to get it out. Anybody got any stress they want to get out? Anything that's bothering you?
Yeah.
Anybody? No stress? Oh, I love this. No stress. Children with no. This is good.
I haven't been able to play drums for the last 3 weeks.
Why? Why is that? What happened?
Cause I ain't got a drum set, yo.
What happened to the drum set?
I got rid of it.
Why?
Cause it was my cat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, your cat ripped it up, destroyed it.
Yeah, destroyed.
Oh yeah, your mom told me you ain't get no phone either.
Yeah, my phone broke. No, like I got it and stuff, but it's like right here. But
Right.
it's like it turns off. It's
Screen
like,
protectors, y'all. I had to get into it. I'm one of them people horrible with the dropping the phones and all that.
Oh no.
Screen protectors and outer boxes work, man.
It's not the screen that's messed up.
Okay.
It's the battery. The inside of my phone got messed up, and I don't know how, but I think it's probably like some people, like I guess Apple was talking about something, or not Apple, but like I think it was my cousin. He was talking about how he had his phone and stuff. He said if you leave it on a charger like overnight or something like that, it could potentially mess up the battery, especially what kind of charger you have.
That's true.
Exactly. I had a long charger. I had like a long charger that way it would reach me from like my bed, from where it's plugged up at. So it's like sometimes it'd be like folded over and stuff. And considering the fact my phone started getting messed up, it started getting hotter. My phone just messed up now.
So that is a real thing for all the young people. For the people, period. Like leaving your phone on the john all night over the charge, that kills your battery, kills the efficiency of the phone. That's how they'll talk about it, the efficiency of the battery. The other thing is not letting your phone go all the way to 0 before you start charging it. So many of us don't understand that kills your battery more than anything else. You need to let the phone die and then plug it in. If it's on 5, if it's on 10, if it's on 15, 20, whatever it is, you are messing up the battery. So if you leave it on too long past 100, you're messing your battery up. And if you're charging it before it actually goes to 0, you're messing your battery up. So then that's why your battery won't hold a charge and all these other things can happen to your battery. So I just gave y'all some tech stuff. Now I'm a tech guy. This is great. This is great.
I don't like my phone being dead though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like before the battery started getting all messed up and stuff,
What was that?
She did. You ain't got a phone. Like,
The one phone is cool though. Why can't you let your phone out?
me?
Yeah.
Oh, cause I'm always on my phone all the time, communicating with people I know, talking to people.
So you can't detach.
I can detach.
You're a drug addict? You're an addict?
No. I
Sound like an addict to me.
I literally spend almost like 80% of my
This
time.
how addicts talk.
If I'm not busy, I spend at least 80% of my time outside.
Okay.
I spend most of my time outside.
Did you raise your hand? You got a question? You had something to say? Okay.
Like
All right.
especially during the summertime, I spend a lot of time outside.
Are you asleep on my show again?
I'm not asleep.
Move your eyes back and forth so I can see. All right, cool. She's up, everybody. We can see.
Eyes closed, her eyes closed.
Her eyes are closed. I see it.
Blinking.
Do it again so they can see. This is funny. All right, y'all. We got like 10 minutes left. I know. We good. We gonna be able to bust that move. So, we got 10 minutes left. Does anybody? Do you have any I Love Black People participants? Who's gonna do I Love Black People?
Tata?
You gotta do it right. He raised his hand first. Yeah. He's gonna do it. So you gotta yell it too. You gotta get it nice and loud. So, anybody have anything? Do you have anything you want to promote? Anything that's going on in your life that you want people to come out to? Any announcements that you just want people to know about yourself? Before we wrap, anybody got anything to offer the world that you want them to know? Hold on. Host.
I ain't peep.
They be trying to make me seem like I'm bad.
I ain't realize.
It's bad.
I ain't realize.
All right, come on.
I ain't realize.
I made the account for my bracelet business.
Okay, so what's the name of the account?
I still don't know if I heard.
God, how are you going to advertise and you don't know what you're advertising? You don't know the name of it. We'll be back though. We'll be back next week. She will let you know where you can go buy. Where you can go buy
my bracelets. It's not just bracelets though.
It's not
like
just bracelets.
charms and necklaces and basically whatever.
Heavy promotion tool. Are you going to set up when we go to the brotherly? Say it. Brotherly action. That's just what it's called? Because I just be saying the brothers getting together. That's what I be saying on July 4th. Like,
July 4th.
July 4th, the brothers is getting together. Bring the young brothers, bring the family. Come on down. Enjoy the time.
I'm not gonna be able to go on
Philly
July
Truth,
4th.
you know what I mean? Salima, shout out to Miley, all of them. I love what y'all doing, though. Like, this going to be a big deal. I'm going to try to make sure all the folks is down there with me, man. We going to have a real good time. And you, young lady, because we will be interviewing at this event on July 4th.
I
Everybody
might not be
ready?
able to
Cool.
go.
Why not?
Because I'm going to be doing stuff on July
Like what?
4th.
What
Like
you gonna
spending time with my family.
Nah, I'm going to talk to your family because I know your family. Like I told you.
Really?
I told you I know your family.
I know you love I know you know my family, but you're gonna talk to them.
I love them too.
Just so I can.
I'm gonna talk to them. Yeah, you want to have fun. You want to sell some of your bracelets, right? Your charms.
Well, we
and all
are
that?
gonna have fun.
It's gonna be additional fun though. You're gonna sell some bracelets. I'm telling you. You're gonna have to. You gonna get to talk to some interesting people.
Basically, I'm putting my business over my family.
No, don't think of it like that. Think you're doing both. You're doing both. You're working your business and you're being there for your family. We're not gonna be at the event all day. You might be able to be with your family, go to the event, sell some charms, interview some people, get your Instagram on. We out there, and then go back.
Really?
Yep. We ain't leaving the city or nothing. I don't like y'all like that to be traveling outside of the city and all that. What? We still getting to know each other. Hey.
What you mean? What? You know me for a few years now.
Anybody, we do want to celebrate the charms as soon and buy them as soon as we find out the name of where we're going to buy the stuff, but we will do it.
I'm gonna write it down.
We're gonna need it. You might need notes. That's another thing about doing a show. You might be somebody that need notes so you can remember the key things that you want to say. Anybody else?
I'm promoting Black excellence.
No, we're not. And we're going to talk about that. And I love saying no, we're not, because that will be controversial. And y'all watch next week to see what me and the young man is talking about and why I don't like Black excellence. The way in which is Black revolutionaries.
There's all different. Well, hold on.
Black liberation, Black revolutionaries. Liberation is the better way to say it, to give you the contrast of Black excellence or Black liberation.
There's different types of excellence, though. There's different types of excellence. Okay. And not every black person is the same. You're different, I'm different. We both two different black people, we're still black.
I love it. We about to leave the show, so I can't really get, and I would love to get in, but we're going to remember this. We're going to, what do they call it? We're going to put a pin in it. We're going to put it in the bike rack. We're going to, what's the other stuff they tell you?
What is he talking about?
No, when you saving something for later, these are words that you're going to have to use that people understand on the show. We're going to, pause that or whatever, but we're going to get there. This guy, no. But Black excellence,
we're doing it. We're doing it.
I don't want to go into it right now because we have to go. All right, so one more time, it's PSA, Philly Service Announcement, Takeover Tuesday, Takeover Love, Support Great Social Activism, Resources, and Art. What just happened? I am the assist, and where's my I love black people person?
Yes.
Where? I love black people! We out, man. That's what we doing out here. Peace.
What
happened to our love black people person?